If this is not one of the grossest miscarriages of justice I've ever seen, I don't know what is. Welcome back to BrainFLoTv or Hot Topics TV. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on this channel. A man was sentenced to 20 years in prison for killing a woman who beat him at basketball. The details of how it went down will shock you. But the fact that his ego was so bruised and he did so much after his ego got bruised is even more shocking. So a Texas man has been sentenced for the murder of Asia Womack, a 21-year-old woman he fatally shot after she beat him at a basketball game. Apparently, Buddy was out there on the basketball court. He was talking a lot of smack. No girl can't beat me. Asia said, "Come on, let's go. One-on-one." He said, "You must be tripping. You a girl. You can't beat me." She said, "Stop talking and let's play. Roll ball. Play ball." They got the ball. They got to playing. She whooped him. He barely scored. He was embarrassed. People were laughing at him. According to the Fort Worth STOR Telegram, 32-year-old Cameron Jamal Hogg. And it's funny, his last name is Hogg, like a hog, like a pig, because that's what he actually is. Anyways, Jamal was scheduled to go on trial last week. He said, "I'm not guilty. I'm taking it to trial, and I know I'm going to beat it." The state said, "Take it to trial. We're sending you up the river for life. You better cop a plea." He held out until the last minute. A last-minute plea deal is what he ended up making with Dallas County prosecutors. He reportedly pleaded guilty to the 2022 murder, and he was sentenced just 2 days after pleading guilty to 20 years in prison. Now, you got to understand that that is sad as hell, but you have to listen to the way he did this young lady, so you know that 20 years in prison is not justice. According to her family, they even say it's a slap in the face because it's pretty much saying that Asia's life was only worth 20 years. Andrea Womack, Asia's mother, told Fox affiliate KDFW. She said that's basically what they're saying. They're basically saying that my baby's life is worth 20 years. Hogg was arrested in October of 2022 after police found Asia with multiple gunshot wounds laying on a sidewalk in South Dallas. Now listen how bruised this man's ego was. Authorities said that the attack went down after Womack, which is Asia, beat Hogg in a game of pickup basketball. After the heated exchange of words, because you know she was bragging after she beat him, after all the hard talk he did prior to them playing the game. "You can't beat me. You a girl. Shut up and play ball. Let me show you. Come on, let's go." And she roasted him. He left the park. His children were at the park. He stopped playing with his children to take a female up on an offer of playing basketball. And he didn't want it to be friendly. He just wanted to show that a woman cannot beat a man in basketball. After he was done getting beat, he left the park, took his children home, put his children up safely in the house, and doubled back. He returned minutes later, and there was Womack, the female who had just beat him. Asia, she was walking home from the park. Asia didn't think nothing of it. And he hops out the car. He pulls out a gun. And he fires 4 shots. And then he flees the scene. Emergency personnel transferred her to the hospital where, she ultimately died. It's sad. He was arrested later, a month later, because he went on the run. And then he was charged with murder, fleeing the police, and driving while intoxicated. When they caught him, like he was reckless. He was drunk. He was driving around drunk. He knew his minutes were dwindling, coming to an end sometime soon. He probably thought about suicide, but didn't have the wherewithal to do it. I don't want to go to prison. Big scary cat. Everybody wants to die, but nobody wants to, be buried. Everybody wants to live, but nobody wants to die, kind of thing. So they caught him, took him into custody. Now, her mom said, I forgive him. But at the same time, I just want him to see the hurt. I just want him to see the hurt that's on my face. You can't imagine what's in my heart. Just to be able to look at him and face him and get some closure. Well, guess what? She will never get that kind of closure because he is not going to have a trial. And she's not going to see him in the court anymore. He'll be sent up the road to do his 20 years, of which he'll probably be out because the judge never said he had to do the whole 20. He'll probably be out in 10 to 15 if he is a model prisoner. And that's all her baby's life was worth. Sad. Funny thing about this whole story was basketball was Asia's thing. It was her life. She loved basketball. And she perfected her craft at basketball and she was really good at it. But this man passing by in the park didn't know that. He thought she was just some girl who just wanted to play a pickup game. And he was going to beat her in front of his kids and show his kids how good daddy was at basketball. And then it turned into an ego bruise. Could you imagine your children saying, "Ooh, daddy, a girl beat you." You got beat by a girl, daddy. You got beat by a girl. And from all accounts that we've heard, while they were playing the one-on-one game, he was playing her pretty hard, driving hard with the shoulder, playing her like a man. And she beat him anyways. Ego. A wise man once said, you better kill that ego before that ego kills you. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. And I'll catch you on the next video. It's BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. You already know. If the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.